Yes.
Been a long time. Without a dope beat.
It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Been a long time. Shouldn't have left you.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is. It's Throwback Thursday! And because it is Throwback Thursday, what I like to do is dig deep into the crates and go back to the days of yesteryear and play you some classic old school hits. Now, this particular week, I'm stuck between the early to mid 90s. And so the first song that I'm going to do is by T.R.O.Y and C.L. Smooth, and the song is called T.R.O.Y. They Reminisce Over You is what it stands for, and it's about the death of one of Heavy D and the Boys members, Troy Dixon. So the sample that came off of this was from a guy called Tom Scott, who had did a cover of a Jefferson Airplane song called Today, and that's where they got the sample from. And to this day, it's a great sample. And if you're around hip hop around that time frame, even years later, you knew this song. It was just one of those songs that you jammed to. Now, when I was reading on this about Wikipedia, T.R.O.Y said that he had a friend of mine that passed away, and it was a shock to the community. I was kind of depressed when I made it, and to this day, I can't believe I made it through the way I was feeling. I guess it was for my boy. And so that is the sentiment behind this. So when you're listening to it, it's that type of sentiment. So if you like videos like this and some of the others that I do on my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 15 videos each and every week. So without any further ado, let's get into T.R.O.Y and C.L. Smooth and T.R.O.Y.
And here we go.
I reminisce. Yeah. I reminisce for a spell, or shall I say think back 22 years ago to keep it on track. The birth of a child on the 8th of October. A toast, but my granddaddy came sober. Count all the fingers and the toes, now I suppose you hope the little black boy grows. 18 years younger than my mama, but I really got beatings cause the girl loved drama. In single parenthood, there I stood. By the time she was 21, had another one. This one's a girl, let's name her Pam. Same father as the first, but you don't give a damn. Irresponsible, plain not thinking. Papa said chill, but the brother keep winking. Still he won't down, you would tear out your hide. On your side while the baby make a slide. But mama got wise to the game. The youngest of 5 kids, hun, here it is. After 10 years without no spouse, mama's getting married in the house. Listen, positive over negative for the woman a master. Mother Queen's rise in the chapter. Deja vu, tell you what I'm gonna do when they reminisce over you, my God. When I date back, I recall a man off the family tree. My right hand, Papa Doc, I see. Took me from a boy to a man, so I always had a father when my biological didn't bother. Taking care of this, so who am I to bicker? Not a bad ticker, but I'm clocking Pop's liver. But you can never say that his life is through. 5 kids at 21, believe he got a right to. Here we go while I check the scene with the Portuguese lover at the age of 14. The same age, front page, no fuss, but I bet you all you know they live longer than us. Never been seen now, that's where you're wrong, but give the man a taste and he's gone. Nodding off sleep to a jazz tune. I can hear his head banging on the wall in the next room. I get the pillow and hope I don't wake him. For this man to cuss, hear it all in verbatim, telling me how to raise my boy unless he's taking over. I said, Pop, maybe when you're older. We laughed all night about the hookers at the party. My old man standing yelling, good God Almighty. Use your condom, take sips of the brew. Where they reminisce over you, for real.
For real, baby. Like that. We for real. Yeah. Come on.
I reminisce so you never forget this. The days are way back, so many bear witness the fitness. Take the first letter out of each word in this joint. Listen close as I prove my point. T to the R.O.Y. How did you and I meet in front of Big Lou's fighting in the street? But only you saw what took many time to see. I dedicate this to you for believing in me. Rain or shine, yes, in any weather. My grandma Pam holds the family together. My Uncle Doc's the greatest, better get the latest. If we're talking about a car, Uncle Sterling got the latest. I strive to be live cause I got no choice and run my own business like my Aunt Joyce. So Pete Rock hit me, enough respect due when they reminisce over you. Listen.
Just listen to the funky song as I rock on, and that's word is born to the one and only. Never be another, he was my brother. Trouble T.R.O.Y. It's like that, y'all. And it don't stop. Rock still smooth for 92. And we out. Later.
Alright, so that was They Reminisce Over You by Pete Rock and CL Smooth. One thing I've stated, one of the great things about hip-hop towards the late 80s to the mid, all the way up into the 2000s possibly, that you always knew what year a song came out because they would actually say it in the song. Like, Fight the Power, 1989 is the number, another sucker, get down, sounds of the funky drummer. And then, what was it? Third Base, now in 91 we got a new plan, so this one is 92, and I just like that part of hip hop back during those days, and especially in the late 80s, early 90s, which some have called the golden age of hip hop. The music was more socially conscious. In the beginning, it was party stuff. When it got to mid 80s and the late 80s, early 90s, it became stuff about structure. It wasn't always about partying and things like that. You were talking about simple subjects like this, or even Tupac's Dear Mama and things like that. That's what they were doing. And so now you got a bunch of hip hop that's not about anything for real except for flashing money and talking about my rollie and wiggle rollies in the air, that kind of stuff. I sound real old in saying that because it's like, you kids get off my lawn, that's not music. And in a way it's not, but if an old person doesn't like it, that does mean that they're really, really old because they don't get it. But I get it. It's just crap right now because you got people who are doing reactions on YouTube, listening to the music of that era and before, and going like, wow, we don't have music like this anymore. That was great music. I can't think of a lot of people right now that I would say, you know what, that is great music, especially when it comes to hip hop. But again, I'm old, so never trust a person over 30. So that is it. That is Troy. I thank you very much for staying tuned if you're still here. I have a goal of 2,000 by the beginning of the summer. And all I need from you guys to do is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.